Yeah, so how much more when the Lord comes back and put these things upon these heathen nations, you know, judging them for the things that they have done unto his chosen people. Got some on it?
Yeah. It say to comfort all that mourn.
To comfort all that mourn. And what is the comforter? These scriptures. You know, these scriptures is telling you, man, you have things, beautiful, precious things to look forward to. You know?
The ones that sigh and cry.
The ones that sigh and cry. And when we first came out here before we started, we were basically saying that everybody wasn't given this opportunity to come out and do these things unto the Lord. You know? Everybody wasn't chosen to wake up and say, hey, I'm going to read a couple chapters today. Or I'm going to put up some videos. Or I'm going to do a fast. You know what? Or I'm going to even pray in the righteous names. You know? Everybody wasn't given those opportunities. So how much more should you be striving for this truth? You know? Actually put forth an effort while you can. Right? Because what the scriptures say is many kings and princes have longed and wish that they have the eyes to see the things that you see. So if you see these things, why you put forth the effort? You know?
This is John 9:4. I must work the works of him that sent me. While it is day, the night cometh when no man can work. All right? You know, you got to take advantage of the time that you have while it's day. You know, while you got the liberty and you got this grace period, this time to do what you got to do. You know, why not take advantage and do what you got to do? You know, because the night come when no man can work. Because it's going to come upon a time where it ain't going to be this.
Right.
So you got to get it while you can.
Gotta get it while you can, if you can receive it, and that's the most beautiful point ever. Because everybody won't come out here and receive this. Why? Because the Lord didn't set it up to where everybody will receive it. You know, only His chosen men is going to receive these things. How y'all doing? I got a question. Oh, okay.
Just listening to you.
Okay. Oh, you got a point?
Yeah. This 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 10. But by the grace of the Most High, I am what I am. Right. And His grace, which was bestowed upon me, was not in vain.
Was bestowed upon who?
On me.
Me. You know, so that's real what? Possessive.
Correct.
Me is a possessive form. He didn't say it was bestowed upon the whole world.
People, exactly.
You know, it was bestowed upon him. And what did Paul do? He dispersed it to who?
The Israelites.
The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives. Go ahead.
It says, but I labored more abundantly than they are.
I labor more abundantly than they are, because what Paul knew exactly what he had to do. He knew his job. He knew that he had to pass these epistles on to those other chosen men that was round about him.
And that ties in right with the point that you said, all right, we have the liberty to basically wake up and say, what, man, I'm going to push out these videos. I'm going to do what I got to do to seal the elect.
Right.
All right, I'm just rereading. It says, but by the grace of the Most High, I am what I am. And His grace, which was bestowed upon me, was not in vain.
Hey, real quick, by the grace of the Most High, grace is a period of time to get things right. Because once upon a time, Paul was on the other side.
Exactly.
You know, he was going against, he was kicking against the prick. But then what? The grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that's why it says what? Try the spirit by the spirit.
Right.
And then when you go into, says Paul was called to the Most High. When you go into the word called, it means kletos, which means chosen to be brought in personally by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. No?
It says, upon me was not in vain, but I labored more abundantly than they all. Yet not I, but the grace of the Most High was with me. All right, he said that it wasn't in vain. Like shit, obviously it was the reason why the Most High had put grace upon him. All right, so it said that he worked more abundantly than they all. Meaning everybody else that was around him, he pushed the hardest. All right, the scripture said that what he had, the spirit that he had was mighty. I mean, with that shit, he had a hunger for this.
You can jump to the first chapter, fully furnished, because that's what it boils down to. It doesn't stop once you hear this truth. When we went to Isaiah 61, you know, it doesn't stop when we just hear this truth. You know, man, you gotta be on in season, out of season. Even when the camera's not on, you gotta be doing something. You know, you must be doing something for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you don't care about your salvation, why should the Lord care about it?
That's like running a race, bro.
The race is not for the swift.
Like you running a race, and like let's just say, for this race, before a race, what does a person in the Olympics do before they go race? They train.
Prepare.
They prepare. You know, so when they go race, when it's time to race, they can do what they gotta do. They gonna handle up on their business. All right, so you in this race, and you ain't handle up on your business. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. When it's time to get your reward, you can't get it. You done fucking lost.
Ain't no reward.
Ain't gonna be nothing.
Ain't no reward. You gonna have these Christmas pastors running through your shit, you know? Because what? Hey, you gotta build up, you know? You gotta execute your lot. You gotta fulfill it. That's what Apostle Paul say. I'm gonna fulfill my lot. You know, whether it be what? By death? You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
That's why he said, he basically said, my ministry is done. I have fought the good fight.
Yeah, God.
He knew that he did what he had to do.
That's
he
right.
said, henceforth, I know that there's a crown laid up for me.
And if I can add, you gotta be a master of your craft.
Right.
This is our craft. This is something that we do.
Right.
You know, they say in a season, not a season.
Right.
You know, we not just no any Joe blows, bro.
And you gotta really, it starts with putting that in your mind. Once you have it basically embedded, you know, I'm saying once you have that embedded and naturally instilled in your mind, you're gonna walk like it. You know, you're gonna know, hey, Yahweh Shim Yahshai dealing with me. Not with pride, but what? You have to have confidence in Yahweh Shim Yahshai. What's faith if you don't put it to use? You know? Don't the Lord say, oh, hey, step out on your faith? If you believe me, put your trust in me. So that means what? The things that we do on our daily path, the Lord might, we might get judged or might get tested. We gonna get tested, you know? A perfect balance, but what? Your faith is gonna bring you through it. And that's faith doesn't just reside when you go through things. It resides on everyday life, you know? You don't just have to use faith when you going through some heavy shit. You know? You gotta use that, putting it to the works.
Bro, you can be doing anything throughout the day, and say if me and I can go and get a job, bro, we can shoot up a prayer to the Lord. Hey, Lord, put the spirit on these people to give me a job. You walk in there and you gotta believe.
You gotta believe that, like shit.
Right there.
That's right.
You walk in there and you
You're not
shit. I ain't worrying about nothing. I know. You know what I'm saying?
Don't we worship the Creator that controls every individual on this planet? So how much more these peons? You know, how much more of these peons? The average Jake don't have that spirit to actually believe in that. You know, but the main thing was it shouldn't stop once you hear this truth. It shouldn't be something that's just fun to you to want to do on the weekend. No. Hey, brothers have been made examples and living testimonies that what? Hey man, when we come out here, we coming to do a job. We got a job to do. You know, everything else will come later. We got a job to do. You know, going back to setting your affections on things above.
This is Mark 11:24. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them.
And this is one of the things you get once you've been woken up, once you've been binded up, you know, and that spirit and power Yahweh Shim Yahshai. You know, a broken mind is not gonna think like that. A broken mind is gonna mope around and, man, I can't do it. Oh man, I'm going through this. I got this going on. No, you're supposed to stand tall. That wisdom of wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter say what? The righteous man is gonna stand in great boldly. That's just not talking about in the times to come. It gotta start somewhere. You know? That's in your everyday life. It takes boldness and faith to come out here on these highways and hedges. That's why you have what? Examples of people that stay in the house and be on the keyboard. You know?
You gotta have confidence, bro, because what does the word confidence mean? Alright, con with and for did is faith.
Right.
You know, everything that you do, you gotta be confident. You gotta have faith in it. What we confident when we stand up here.
Right.
And we do these works, bro.
And I always taught an analogy into, man, when you want, because Jake love women. You know what I'm saying? What man don't love a woman? You know? Well, it's evident in this fucking kingdom. You know? But hey, we amongst the brothers, I tied into talking to women. Like, look, if she keep, the only thing she could do is tell you no. And there's examples of that when what? Is it Wisdom of Solomon? When she goes and seek the man to see if he's worthy of it. The same thing with this truth.
That's my wisdom.
That's right, wisdom. Wisdom is gonna see if you worthy enough to have her. You know, if you don't have enough confidence in yourself to be like, damn, I can really pull this chick. How you want to get the wisdom of Yahweh Shim Yahshai? And these bitches ain't nothing compared to the wisdom of the Lord.
These hoes have no wisdom. He deprived the fuck out of God.
So how, bro? Look. So how much more, bro? How much more the by Shimon Shah, you're not even confident with just going to talk to a female. We talking about somebody that's precious. It say she gonna up and down you, and the wisdom gonna up and down you, and look into your motherfucking soul and see. Hey, I want to see exactly what you talking about. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4. For into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter.
That's right.
Nor dwell in a body that is subject unto sin. So shit, like the brother was saying, that wisdom gonna look you up and down and see. You feel me? If you're a malicious soul, and if it can dwell in you, man, you know.
That's right. That's right. It's gonna seek out your inward parts. What a woman say, when you first start dealing with her, she be like, "Well, I don't know your intentions." You know my intentions. The same thing with these scriptures, bro. How much more? You know, the Lord gonna make it known. Is you a wicked nigga, or are you worthy enough to be righteous? And only his chosen men was worthy enough to get these things. You know.
See if you work to stick your feet in her feathers.
That's right. Hey, that's them. That's them deep waters right here. That's them deep waters. You gonna drown your ass off in them shit. You gonna drown, bro. Hey, that's a beautiful point, bro. Are you worthy enough to stand in these deep waters? You know? Are you worthy enough? Because if you don't be totally rooted up, you're gonna be like everybody else in the world, and what, be driven away. Hey, grab me that James real quick. With the ship, bring that out for me real quick. You got it. Spirit, move. That's loud, bro.
James chapter 3, verse 4. It says, "Behold also the ships, which though they be so great, and are driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small helm, whithersoever the governor listed." Alright, you want to break it down? Alright, it's saying what? It says, "Behold also the ships." What is the ship? Alright, the nation of Israel. It says, "Which though they be so great and are driven of fierce winds." Alright, we see the majority of our people, 2/3 of our people, going with any which doctrine. Alright, with any which man-made doctrine. Alright, you see Jakes with Christianity, with Muslim, all that shit, all that shit, man. They say they driven with fierce winds, meaning what? That it's taking their ass swift and easily.
Right.
It says, "Yet are they turned about with a very small helm." Alright, that small helm, alright, the small helm is basically the thing that's at the bottom of the ship that you don't see, that basically controls everything. Alright, and who is it controlled by?